Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the GM. It is your guy Boulanger. Up next, championship DNA, clutch play. Let's talk. If the Baltimore Ravens are going to be really considered as Super Bowl 60 contenders, they're going to have a measure of clutch play throughout a regular season, throughout the playoff run, and in the Super Bowl. You haven't seen a Super Bowl victor over the last 2 decades who just made it there and got the victory without clutch play. But why clutch play? Why do the Ravens have to have clutch play versus a game-breaking play? Why do the Baltimore Ravens have to have a clutch play or clutch plays rather than game-changing play? Because a clutch play or clutch playing is about timing. It's about the game is on the line. The game is almost out of reach. And somebody somewhere comes through with a play that doesn't just change a game, but it snatches victory from defeat. And the Baltimore Ravens are a team who knows about clutch play very well. We're going to visit our 2012 season, and we're going to look at a series of plays over the next couple of videos that are clutch. You see, because in a regular season, you don't know what you're building for, right? You don't really have an idea of what you're preparing for until you're in the midst of that game where you have to reach into, tap into what you can rely on, right? And so when you take a look at this play,
defending this area, because that would put Tucker in range for a tying field goal. Well, it's fourth down now. They got to get a first down. Absolutely. Shotgun formation for Flacco. 1:59 to go. This is your ball game for Baltimore. Flacco in the pocket. Dump off. Rice has some room, but can he really get to that first down line? Rice stays on his feet. Oh, Ray Rice! Incredible!
You will see from Joe Flacco and Ray Rice was making something happen in the clutch on a 4th and 29. We all remember this game. We all remember this play. It was one of the plays that could be etched in your memory, whether they won the Super Bowl this season or not. It's one of those plays you just remember where you were and you remember watching it happen. I remember this play distinctly. I remember thinking, why would Joe Flacco throw the ball short to Ray Rice? What kind of play is a screen pass? Why not the deep pass? But when you watched Ray Rice produce his effort, put all of his energy, put all of his grit, put all of his grind into forcing himself through and to a first down in order just to keep the game alive. And of course, we know the Baltimore Ravens did go on and win this game. But think about it. This game was impossible. The outcome for the Baltimore Ravens to get a victory was also impossible. But Joe Flacco making a right read and then Ray Rice putting the team on his back, the whole team, the whole offense and the whole defense. Because if this play's not made, this game is not won. Now, you may be wondering, Boulanger, why would you show us a regular season game from 13 years ago? Well, this is the kind of stuff, right, that championship teams are made of. It's these clutch moments that allow a team to never lose hope, never feel like a game is out of reach, and to never stop grinding in a game. Think about it. 4th and 29, a screen that goes for a first down, and then the Baltimore Ravens go on and win this game. Think of the magnitude. The Baltimore Ravens were not the best team this particular season in 2012-2013. They were not. They were not even expected to win a Super Bowl. You have to remember this season in particular, Terrell Suggs had come off an ACL or an Achilles injury in the playoffs the year before. So he came back, I believe, halfway through the season. This is the same season that Ray Lewis, the team leader, the spiritual leader, tore his bicep and basically was lost for the season. And so without other dudes stepping up and making clutch plays, clutch throws, clutch catches, clutch effort, there is no 2012-2013 Super Bowl victory. You see, because if you remember, this season, I think the Ravens went 10-6. A couple of losses, they don't make the playoffs. We don't make the playoffs. We're just a team who has one Super Bowl in its history. Ray Lewis rides off into the sunset without that second ring. And we're just some regular dudes. We're just a regular team. We're just like every other team who has one Super Bowl victory. But it was through some of the plays of this season that kind of built the Ravens' momentum. It kind of established the Ravens' bravado. It kind of spoke to what it meant to play like a Raven. So yeah, in 2025, we're going to have some clutch plays in order to have something to tap into, a resolve, and a reserve when things don't look so swell, especially with this daunting schedule that we have. Heavyweight team after heavyweight team, many teams who made the playoffs last season, many teams who could be a Super Bowl contender. We're gonna have to have some clutch plays made so we can build up team credibility to know that, you know what, if the ball is in Lamar's hands, or if it's in Zay's hands, or if it's in Bateman, or if it goes to Likely, or what about Derrick Henry, that a play can be made. Or maybe it's a defensive effort. Somebody gets loose for a clutch sack, strip sack fumble to change the game or close out the game. We're going to have a measure of this. So we're going to look at some more examples over the course of the next 2 or 3 days. So man, stay plugged in, stay tapped in, because it's going to be fun to look back on what actually happened in that 2012 championship season. I'm your guy Boulanger. This is the GM, and I'm out.